Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of my PU Road to Top 10. Now today we're using two Pokemon that were suggested, not necessarily the sets that people asked for, but I know that the biggest ones that people are asking for, I see a joke one for Shedinja all the time, but I know Z-Mirror Dodrio and Z-Me First Pinsir are two that people have been asking for. Now if you guys actually leave solid teams on my Smogon profile with those, I'll use it, but otherwise, next one, let me know. I'll build a team with them. But it's going to be hyper offense. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. It's going to be hyper offense. I'll probably end up using dual screens again if I want Dodrio to work. That's just the easiest for me to build, and I think it gets the easiest results as well. Whereas balance is going to be a little bit harder for me to build a solid one. Though, I mean, I played enough PU at this point to probably know. But y'all can let me know if you don't mind some sort of offense like that. Also, as mentioned, my drop, wrong one, WB. My Drop a Draco merch is available down below, available till July 21st, but we now do have socks as well if you guys want to pick them up. They do ship worldwide. But yeah, let's get right into team preview. So you are seeing that right, and that says Choice Scarf Abominable. Apparently in the PU Premier League, which is a little tournament ran on Smogon, this Pokemon has been picking up in popularity, this particular set. So this seems pretty interesting. Obviously, Crabominable's biggest flaw is its speed tier. Like, it would otherwise be a fantastic offensive threat. It still is, but it just can't really get off attacks unless it's in Trick Room. So Choice Scarf is really interesting. I'm actually pretty excited to use this. I don't know necessarily what it's gonna be outspeeding. I think Pokemon like Skuntank, for instance, and I guess just Pokemon it wouldn't naturally outspeed. Guzzlord is something that comes to mind. Somebody might try and spin on me with like an Alolan Sand Slash or something, so it'd be pretty cool picking up some surprise KOs. We do have Electros next. It is our Assault Vest user just to sponge some hits, Sewer Power to hit Guzzlord, as well as Audino, decently hard, Volt Switch for momentum, just taking special hits from the tier. Next up we have Skuntank. Skuntank does provide us with a T-Spikes Absorber. It does provide us with a Defogger for the team, and Rocky Helmet's nice for chip, especially with Aftermath. If something like Primate, for instance, hits us, close combat will not knock us out. They'll take Rocky Helmet. We can Sucker Punch them. They'll take the next Rocky Helmet. Then they'll take the Aftermath out of it. So it's really nice just for chipping away at your opponent, combining that, and it's just good defogger on the team. Aggron, I almost said Mega Aggron, but Aggron is the next member of the squad. We're using Choice Band, but only two moves are affected by it. Heavy Slam and Head Smash are boosted, obviously, by the Choice Band. But we do have Stealth Rock as well. It's an offensive Stealth Rocker, literally. And then Toxic. I think Toxic is good for a Pokemon like Mudsdale specifically that may try and come in. So we Toxic them once, and then next time they're barely, if not, a switch in at all. So get neutral. Otherwise, I'd be running 4 attacks on this Aggron. We do have Mr. Mime, which is something that some people were saying would pick up in popularity with Mesper being gone, fitting the role of a Choice Scarf Healing Wish Pokemon, but also having Trick to cripple teams. Being Fairy type is really nice, so you can switch it on Dragon type attacks, and Dazzling Gleam is really nice for Pokemon like Guzzlord and Drampa, and of course Focus Blast there for Steel types. Last but not least, we do have Altaria, an offensive, kind of, because that's base 70. Altaria kind of sucks, but I mean, when it Mega Balls is great, but we have a Z offensive Altaria with Cloud9, which is nice for Sun teams, and Fire Blast for Pokemon like Victory Bell and Steel types. Moonblast is there for fighters, though it's not stab. And Draco Meteor, we're going to drop some Dracos today and some Z Dracos as well, just to get that extra oomph. But that is the team for today's episode. Let us get right into the battles. So we're starting it off versus Mono Ice. I guess the Crab gets to put in a lot of work immediately. Altaria is going to be a cool stop to Sand Slash, so that should be really fun. We're going to lead off with the Crab, which has enough speed for Pokemon like Altaria, as well as Aurorus, if my opponent wants to lead off with that. And I'm just going to click Drain Punch immediately. What is my opponent switching? I do not know. Like, I guess Avalog comes out and tanks it? Wow. When I said I guess, I meant it does. Okay? Avalog took absolutely nothing from that. However, I can go out to the Eel, and the Eel can Volt Switch and just click Flamethrower as well versus my opponent's team. I don't see a reason to not click Flamethrower. Yes, he goes Aurorus, but like I have Sewer Power for this beast as well. Altaria's going to be cool with his Fire Blast. I just want to get rid of this Pokemon. Like, I'll live the Blizzard because of my Assault Vest, and we're going to be able to get rid of the Hail Starter. So that's going to be really nice. Obviously, my opponent's Blizzards won't be as accurate with that thing going down. Sand Slash comes out. There's no way I'm not clicking Flamethrower here. If you're Life Orb, you'll knock me out, or Banded. But I do go down, but luckily we can go right out into Altaria with my Cloud9, not care about my opponent's Hail, and click Fire Blast here and knock out my opponent. Beautiful. Alright, so we get rid of the Sand Slash, which is amazing. Obviously, Rotom's going to come out and be a problem. I don't want to go Mr. Mime. I kind of think this is the sack. No, I think it's Skuntank. Because I'll take one Blizzard. I get some Sucker Punch damage off, and I can go Mr. Mime after and Dazzling Gleam. I think that's a lot better. Because obviously I could also click Focus Blast. Maybe I should just click Focus Blast, but that's going to allow in the Articuno, which I'm a little bit scared about. I don't want to lose to Mono. He has a lot of points, by the way. He's about the same as me. We click that Scarf Focus Blast. We get rid of Rotom. Beautiful. Lapras is a threat too. Articuno obviously is a giant threat. And I think versus Articuno, I'm just going to end up sacking my Altaria here. As we unfortunately do have pressure from my opponent there. Freeze Dry is going to OHKO Altaria, but luckily I can go out to Aggron and start clicking Heavy Slam and ideally not die to like an HP Ground or something. That'd be great. And I have my Healing Wish in the back too. I'm assuming Lapras is going to eat this. Does the table actually eat this? The table ate that for breakfast. My goodness, you ate that for breakfast. Yeah, we're going to trick. Oh, don't be Z, don't be Z, don't be Z. Nice. Alright, so I get a Choice Scarf there, which is pretty cool. I'm still really weak to Avalog. I don't know what this Lapras wants to do to me. Oh, okay. Not much. Luckily. There's no point in going for another Focus Blast as I can miss anyway. It was a Whirlpool trapping Lapras, so I might as well go for this and then go for another Focus Blast after. Okay, sir. Am I gonna lose to this? It's like, it has Hurricane, right? Okay, it definitely has Hurricane. I'm going to lose to the Mono Ice team because my Crab cannot beat him. Okay, awesome. So he should Roost here, so I can get an Aggron. Sick. Do I Toxic or do I Heavy Slam? If I Toxic on Avalog, I can beat him 1v1, and then I just Drain Punch spam or Thunder Punch spam. I still think I Heavy Slam. And then go Crabominable and just click Drain Punch. Like, I feel like I'm going to do enough, unless he has Toxic. That dude is not doing any type of damage. Fine, we'll go Aggron here, he should recover. And I'm going to Head Smash. Okay, awesome, he gave it to me. Okay, cool. So I can win the game. No! Now he's just gonna sack Lapras. Okay, cool. I guess I go Crabominable and Thunder Punch. That did nothing. Oh my gosh, hey. We take those though. I mean, that was still really bad, but I mean, we take those. I wanted there to be a Hurricane at my funeral. Me too. So it can let me down one more time. Okay. See, my pun was gonna be a little bit different, but that was kind of fire. Now, yeah, that Articuno was a threat. I guess I could have tried to prioritize rocks, but there was very little opportunities. I think I can get that up. I can't believe I hit all my Focus Blasts too. But yeah, Carbonival kind of let me down in that game. It did. It did 36% to Avalog. Like, what's going on? We'll pause until we find another battle. Actually, I'll show you guys my rank real quick. 1608. Ladder. PU. Sorry. You know, I felt a little bit shaky for a second, but we are number 22 on the ladder. Oh, by the way, the number 1 dude was the one who passed in this team. If you guys didn't know, he passed in this team. I don't think he used it in this, but in necessarily like like while he was laddering here, but he gave me it from a tournament. But yeah, I'll pause it. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So we have another one, and my opponent's rocking that Mega Abomasnow. So something that's now in that tier, or in the tier rather. The eel is just fantastic here, man. It just volt switches around my opponent's entire team. Like, truthfully, it does. I don't see how my opponent stops that. He's not going to close combat. I mean, he could have closed combat, but you give me Scarf Primate, that makes it a lot easier for me, too. Especially because I can always Healing Wish back my Electros. So there's nothing Primate can go for here unless it's like an all-out pummeling or a Banded CC that'll be able to knock me out. And I'm probably going to end up volt switching on either Silvally Fairy or Clefairy. And that allows in Skuntank, which can just click Poison Jab for essentially free. I was going to go Skuntank there, but I'm not sure how he would have responded to it. Maybe it's actually not Silvally Fairy. I don't know how many Silvallis are allowed down here. It is Silvally Fairy. Okay, cool. Nice. What's up? Alright, so I'm going to click Head Smash, and I'm not going to think. Like, that's... He's going to Parting Shot into Persian and take a million. That's it. I'm going to click Banded Head Smash, and I'm not going to think. Alright, well, maybe I should have thought about that a little bit, but he might Parting Shot again. I'm going to click Banded Head Smash again and not think. Luckily, he knocked off my Choice Band, so I'm weaker, but I can get up rocks in his face. This dude's probably like, what? What did Toxic you as well? This man a threat. Go ahead and take that. Hey, you know what? I might just Healing Wish back Aggron as well. But that's really nice, especially because Silvally is still really good here. I kind of think my Choice Scarf is kind of sucky here, so I'm actually going to go Crab. Like, I'd rather be able to... I'm not faster, basically, than Swanna. So there's no... My opponent's probably like, what the hell is my opponent doing? What am I doing? But, yeah, no reason to not click Icicle Hammer here. It hits everything. It should be able to get rid of Persian. Silvally's going to take a lot. So this is like a really ideal situation for me. Oh, give me this mon. I'll take it. And that killed through Fur Coat. The Persian's gone, so no Z Parting Shot option there. If Swanna wants to come out, it better Hurricane or be Life Orb, because otherwise I'm Thunder Punching you right now before I go out to the Eel. Alright. It was Brave Bird. That's fine. We go out into the Eel right now. Nothing should be able to knock me out, and I should be able to just Bolt Switch here, and that'll give me, basically with Persian gone, again, the Poison Jab is even more free, because if my opponent wants to switch into this thing, they have two options. They have Silvally Fairy, which will, okay, I'm about to say they gave up. I guess that's another option. They have three options. They have Silvally Fairy, which will just take Stealth Rock plus Voltage Trip and allow my Mr. Mime in, or they can go Clef. I mean, at the same time, like, you're either... All good. Sorry for caps. Which will either, like, this is what it's going to do for me. Basically, I either get in going to bring my dinner. No worries, dude. No worries. Just... I'm going to explain this play anyway. So if I Volt Switch and they go Clef, I just go Aggron and I get a kill. If I Volt Switch and they go Silvally Fairy, I go Mr. Mime and I do the same thing. Like, Aggron can actually do it in both cases, but I'm pretty sure Aggron dies to Flamethrower. So, like, I could also go out into my Poison type. Like, if they go Clef, I don't have to go Aggron. I could just go out to Skuntank and just click Poison Jab, and at that point, I think everything dies. Primate probably doesn't, but it's going to take the Poison Jab and it has to take Rocky Helmet later. I think I'm in a position to win. And with Healing Wish in the back, to be able to bring back something like Aggron, for instance, is really good. As far as expendable members go, the most expendable member at the moment is probably Altaria, though it is stopping my opponent from clicking Close Combat versus me. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to drop any Dracos or anything. Nice. Have fun. Let me turn the timer back on. Alright, awesome. I had no reason to not, like, to rush my opponent. I'm... Like, where am I going right now? I'm playing... I'm sitting here. I'm strapped in. That's it. I need some water. All I have is empty bottles. I guess they could defog, too, if they have that on this Swanna. Or they could just Scald here for a little bit of damage and give me Swanna. I would not mind its speed tier being gone. But, yeah, this is like a situation where, okay, well, I get an Aggron now, and what are you going to do about it? Pretty sure Swanna would die. So you're going to click this Heavy Slam. I went Aggron over Skuntank because I'm pretty sure Aggron's a little bit stronger. Nice. I got a crit. I don't know if it mattered on them, but seeing as how Aggron doesn't do much, I'm just going to... Are they choiced? They're choiced, right? Your choice. I'm gonna go Skuntank and just Sucker Punch. Like, they don't have anything to pivot. They go abomasnow, I Poison Jab them after. Are they not choice? Oh, they weren't choice. Alright, so I made a little bit of a misplay there. I should just went Eel and Volt Switch, but I was like, if they're banded, nah, the better play was going out into the, yeah, now I made a misplay. Okay, they shouldn't be able to sweep me with CC. So I'm gonna sack Altara to the Z move right now. Yep. They can definitely knock me out. Just click my Z Draco there. And then I go Electros and Volt Switch. That was a misplay on my part, man. I'm mad I made that play. I really thought like Bandit or something was happening, and I didn't even think about them being... Like I thought before about them being Z, but yeah, I definitely made a mistake. And it's not like I need to Eel for much else. So I'm gonna go Skuntank now, and just click Poison Jab. Poison Jab hits Silvally. Primeape should not be able to knock me out with anything if it's Scarf. As they U-turn, they take a little bit of chip. Nice, so whatever's coming in is getting Poison Jab, and they're gonna try and close combat me, I guess. I think that's gonna be their play. I just want to make sure I get this endgame right. So them giving me Silvally is nice too. Go and give me that, thank you. So I keep rocks up. I feel like the best endgame I could do is go Eel. Have them sack that. Do I Focus Blast here? I think it's no drawback this turn because they can't... I'm 4 times resistance, and if they go Abomasnow, Focus Blast is going to devour them. So I think Focus Blast right here is no drawback because I don't lose anything from that turn. Where you going, bro? You already got your dinner. You forgot your water? So I can afford... Basically, if they stay in, I can afford to risk Focus Blast or KO, and it also should KO Abomasnow prior to evolving, or does... Or is the better play... Because I don't want to lose to Scarf Earthquake as well. I don't want to lose to Scarf Earthquake. So I definitely think I go for the Focus Blast here. Unless Dazzling Gleam does 2 a KO. I'll calc that real quick. Because Mr. Mime's not that strong. Oh, the first time. Wow, that is a 2 a KO. But Ice Shard's going to do 1,000,000. Okay, I Dazzling Gleam here instead. That's 2 a KO. I Dazzling Gleam here. That did nothing! And I can't let them Ice Shard me and put... I don't think Skuntank will die to Ice Shard. Oh my gosh, will they be 2 a KO'd? What was that roll? I got the lowest roll. I didn't even get a low roll. I got a roll that doesn't exist. I should have just Focus Blasted. But I'm assuming that's max HP Abomasnow? So Focus Blast might not even have killed. Skuntank. If they Ice Shard here, I just gotta hope Skuntank takes 2. As they Blizzard immediately. Alright, so unfortunately, they Blizzarded, which I guess was safe too. Because I dealt with Skuntank. Damn it, man. I should just Focus Blasted. But that didn't even guarantee the win. Because if they Ice Shard, I'm pretty sure I die to Earthquake, too. No, where you going, bro? I'm just going to go off them having a bad nature. They didn't even Ice Shard me. Wait. So, I mean, I guess they have to hit Gunk Shot if they have it. Or have a bad nature. Stone Edge would not have knocked me out. And I actually managed to land Focus Blast. Good game, dude. I don't... How much would Stone Edge have actually done? Would it have knocked me out, man? I have, like, no defense. Did they not have Ice Shard on their thing? Oh, no. Stone Edge cannot have knocked me out. Unless they crit me. Okay, so, I mean, I guess I had it anyway. Like, I don't know. The only difference I would have made... Like, if I hit that Focus Blast initially on Abomasnow, what I would have done was still went Skuntank. If they Blizzarded there... Like, if I click Focus Blast initially on Abomasnow coming in... It wouldn't have killed unless I got some ridiculous roll. Then I would have went Skuntank. They would have Blizzard knocked me out. I guess I would have Dazzling Gleam to end it. But I had no way to know that he didn't have Ice Shard or Gunk Shot. But luckily, Mr. Mime ended up doing it. We'll pause it. We'll find another battle. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I got another game. I mean, this isn't terrible. Like, Aggron's going to click Head Smash. I love Electros in this game, too, because it doesn't care about things like Tangela and whatnot. Though, they could Sleep Powder me. Altaria is eh. It's eh. Not the best. I always Volt Switch here as he goes Silvally Fire. I guess Altaria just got a lot better. The fact that my opponent's Silvally Fire. But, if they were Fairy, it would be a different story. But, we got Altaria here, and I'm going to drop a Draco. As they Toxic me. I'm going to drop a Draco. Basically, I didn't want to Z Draco just in case they went out into Audino or something. And I suppose they'll Parting Shot here, right? We'll go Eel because Eel doesn't really care about the Parting Shot. Like, basically, nothing on my opponent's team threatens the Eel. And the reason I let Eel is because, first off, if I get a Rocks, it's crazy. I can beat this thing. But the reason I let Eel, and also my Altaria now walls. The reason I let Eel is because it deals with Amistar. Yep, get walled. Perfect. And we'll make the Aggron double. What? Why? Why was that the play? I anticipated Audino to want to come out, that's for sure. But anyway. Why? Why was Amistar the play? And they're giving me Amistar now too, which is great. Like, I get them wanting to burn me, but you just gave me all of my Electros, and that was a giant threat just gone. I don't get what my opponent's win con is here. And I always Volt Switch. Maybe this was their attempted win con, but Mr. Mime just comes in and clicks Dazzling Gleam, and the resist is at 20%. He still has an Audino, by the way, that's a threat. I just want to keep that in mind. He still does have an Audino, that's a threat, but Scarf Mr. Mime is able to come through. I don't even know why he's here. Audino comes out. I'm just going to go Crabominable and just click Drain Punch. I didn't want that happening. I didn't want that happening to Aggron. Ice Hammer now. And then I'll Drain Punch after. I just Ice Hammer just in case he went Tangela, which is probably going to come in anyway, but ends up staying in to take 96%. Man, I don't got time for this. I'm going aggro. I can beat that with Crabominable, so I'm going aggro and clicking Toxic on this Tangela. I don't want, because I want to win the game already. I'm clicking Toxic on Tangela as he Leech Seeds me. Unfortunately, I'm forced to go out into my Altaria here as he goes for Knock. We'll just Fire Blast the Tangela and get rid of it, I guess. Basically, I thought that Fire Blast and a Z Fire Blast would knock out Audino. I don't think I'll lose the Primate. But I'm going to make the Skuntank play anyway, just to get Chip as he Ice Punches. Perfect. Oh, it's Life Orb too. Awesome. I can just Sucker Punch for a little bit of damage that does absolutely nothing as he U-turns there. Hey, U-turn Life Orb. Alright, and we're just going to go out to aggro and click Heavy Slam and win the game. This will die, this will die, this will die, this will die. This is Choice Band. Everything will die. I also don't think my opponent can beat this thing, so nice. That was a really quick, fast-paced game that I did not expect. I did not expect it to go this way. I thought it'd be Silvally Fairy. It'd be, well, it looks like it'd be Rock's Amistar, but I was still scared of Rock Shell Smash. With like Wish support from Audino into Tangela, with Parting Shot, Persian into Scarf Primate. Like, that was what I was really thinking that team was. But we're a little bit higher than that on the ladder, I think. That says 1623, but that's definitely not where we are. Oh, I'm number 12 on the ladder. Wow, this might just be the last episode if I win the next game. Such a weird finale. I wanted to use Dodrio. Alright, I'm still going to look for another battle. We'll be right back. I might just lose. If I don't put finale in the title, you guys already know I lost. Alright, guys, so we have another game versus, have fun. We have another game versus someone who's using one of the new tier changes as well. Cinccino is allowed in this tier now. Wow, I'm really weak to that. I wonder if I destroy you with Z Draco. I severely doubt it. What's this one called? Mudsdale. Oh, horses in the back. Draco does nothing, man. 60 to 71. That's worth it. I think in that case, it actually is worth me leading off with Altaria to try and get this chip off on Mudsdale. Yeah, because it's such a great lead versus me. And the fact that I can potentially... I don't care if my opponent has Silvally Fairy. Like, this Altaria doesn't do anything versus my opponent anyway. And they might just try and... rocks. They might go hard Silvally Fairy. If I get rid of or weaken this, look at Aggron and look at their team. Like, it just does so much work. So it's worth me dropping this really pathetic Z Draco just to do this. Like, it really is worth. Unfortunately, they know I'm not. They know my set, so they know I'm not the other ability besides Cloud 9. I get my 60% off, which is so pathetic, as they get up rocks there. And my regular Draco does not kill typically. So as they have Protect. I'm just gonna Fire Blast again. I don't care if they stay in or not. I hit Silvally Fairy for a little bit of chip. And it's not like they want to come in on Fire Blast anyway. If they go hard Crabominable on the Fire Blast, which is Assault Vest, and it takes nothing. Wow. Bro. Damn, you suck, Altaria. I will go Crab on what I'm expecting to be an Ice Hammer. If they Drain Punch, great play. Fantastic play on my opponent's part. Fantastic. Now I have to take a Pokemon from them because they made such a great play. So we're going to click Head Smash, and Head Smash kills everything. It's Choice Band. This is going to die. Dude, that attack is so bad. It actually pisses me off how bad that attack is. It actually does. Alright, well, we already know we're not getting top 10 in this one. Look how much that does. Unfortunately, forced to go out to the Eel, which I need healthy for Almastar, and as they were able to do that to me, great. Now I can Healing Wish, which is okay in this case. And I kind of have to Volt Switch. I guess them having no Fairy Resist is nice, but obviously they do have the answer for Aggron. We're going to bring out Aggron here. I'll live the Revelation Dance or whatever they want to go for. I'm still kicking Head Smash, no matter what. Like, it's still going to do a good chunk to Mudsdale, and I need this thing gone. Bro, you're dead. Yeah, give me that. Give me that mod. That did not matter at all. Beautiful. All right, so we get rid of you. Mudsdale can come out and be a threat. Or I can probably just lose to Almastar immediately if it Shell Smashes in my face. I probably lose to it immediately if it decides to Shell Smash, which it definitely is. Mudsdale comes out. I really want to click Head Smash again, but we'll make the Altaria play. Because it's at least a resist. I'll just Fire Blast again as he goes out to the Crab. Man, that missing out on that on Mudsdale is so big. I guess I can burn him. I'm going to go for another Fire Blast here. Altaria is so weak. The fact that you're eating that is crazy. Like, I can still Dazzling Gleam through my opponent, ideally. I just can't switch now because they're just going to go for their Icicle Hammer. I can't switch. Yeah, Ice Hammer takes me down. I want to say they died of Dazzling Gleam here because you're a lot stronger. They're just going to go Mr. Mime and hit the Dazzling Gleam. And click the Dazzling Gleam, rather. I definitely lost, though. I needed to... If I hit that Head Smash on Mudsdale, I would have beaten it 1v1. Because even after Protect... Like, I'm still doing a good chunk. It's just the fact that it wouldn't be at 77%, right? Even if it did live, it'd be like at... after the second one, it'd still be super low. But yeah, we click Dazzling Gleam here. Ideally knocking out Crabominable and also just hitting... Or getting a good hit off on anything. It's just the fact that my Eel got poisoned, which is big. So Valley Ghost comes out. Wow. They're usually SD Explosion. It's usually SD Explosion. From what I can tell. Kind of want to try and poison him if possible, but... I I'm forcing the eel. He's gonna protect after. Yeah. I can go off him throwing. He's just parting shots here too. Yeah, I 100% lost to Mudsdale. But actually no, Electros can still win. I have Healing Wish, so I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. We're gonna go Eel on his Earthquake. I'm gonna go Scarf Mr. Mime and try and win this game with Electros. Oh, did he predict? What? Yeah, good game, man. Good game. Well played. Well played. I needed to hit Banded Head Smash when you were at 40%. That's like legitimately it, dude. Like if it came in and I hit the head smash, this Mudsdale would not have given me a problem this entire time. So basically, by me doing that play, I tried to get into my Mr. Mime on the Protect, and then basically Healing Wish back into it. So it's good in the sense that I don't get top 10 this episode because now I have a chance to do it with the Dojo and stuff. I'm just really sad that it's because of head smash. Like it's literally because of head smash. I led Altaria because it weakens Mudsdale, which is really tough for this team to break through. And then what that would allow me to do it, I mean, he made the good play of Drain Punching as well instead of Ice Hammering. But what that allowed me to do was just Volt Switch 1, 2, be very annoying with my Skuntank, and 3, just Dazzling Gleam through. But I chose to use that move. I do hope you guys all enjoyed, though. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We are... that's not where we are. We are 16-10. Wow, we lost. Wow. 31 points? Are you serious? Nobody's talking to you, Siri. That's ridiculous. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I mean, I can't say anything, though. I dodged hurricanes and things in this episode. Goodbye, my friends.